What's up, everybody? Welcome to Keep It a Benji, and that's how I'm gonna keep it. I want to speak on this Glasses Malone not feeling Vway and them on their stance when it comes to this whole DOECHII and ADIN situation. In my opinion, Vway and them ain't said nothing wrong. They got the right to stand for what they believe in. And in my opinion, they standing for something great, and we need more people to stand how they stand. Because on one hand, on the soft side, yeah, it's all like, it's your preference, who you choose to lay with and all that, that's your business. That's the soft side of it. But on the deep end, on the strong, serious side, realistic, that's being ungodly. That's going against nature. As humans, we do all kind of things with this free will and free mind God gave us, but you ain't gonna never see no animals go lay with the same gender. You ain't gonna never see no plants go try to lay with the same gender. Cause that'll be going against the natural order of things. And if people feel like, hey, this lady made a public stance against one of the first main creations from God, and they want to make a stance and attack that, then they got the right not to try to join her army. You know what I'm saying? People got the right for that. I'm not feeling Glasses Malone for acting like, we gonna stand for black people when no, it's God people. God people come first. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all this stuff to be acting like I'm pushing peace or I'm on some type of saint or whatever type stuff, bro. I'm definitely on strong time, no weak time. We ain't on nothing soft, none of that. But I'm keeping it a fact, you know what I'm saying? So, what Vway and them stand for is way more dangerous than what Glasses Malone is standing for. Yeah, like he's on this little live stream battle, right? In my opinion, because it come with a lot of clout. No matter how anybody put it, the media, anybody who's gonna always be covered by the critics is a person with clout. And when you associate yourself or attach yourself to those of that type of statue, you doing that because there's going to be a lot of clout with that. Even if that's not your only intention, or if it's not just one of your intentions, or if it ain't, it's going to be that. And I say that it got to do with clout because what Vway and them is standing for is way more dangerous. Like, you got Hispanics that's very close, that's disrespecting black people on the regular. And Vway and them is speaking out against that. We had a Hispanic dude jump out on their live stream and damn near like threatening them and talking about some war gonna come out of their messages and all that for standing for us. You ain't see this uproar. People didn't tune in and say, hold on, man, we got Vway and them back. You don't jump on there and disrespect this black man or these black men cause they standing for us. People didn't run to that aid, right? But we all supposed to be for each other. One black movement. If that's what we gonna be out here trying to pick and choose when we gonna stand with that, we supposed to be on that. If we gonna act like that's what we own, right? This pro-black movement and all this, no disrespect towards the black people and all that, we supposed to run to their aid on that, right? And that means when they run around here and go to places and stuff like that, they in the mix of these people who can easily be a op. And when I mean an op, I'm talking about one of these racist Hispanics who want to try to make an example out of them for them defending us on these internets. That's dangerous, bro. Anything can happen. But you talking about they belief is need to fall second to this belief, and you acting like they stuff don't carry no type of merit and all that, no value and all that stuff, bro. And I can't respect that. What Glasses Malone is practicing right now and demonstrating is one thing, in my opinion, that we have never, ever, ever tried to correct when it comes to the black community. We done a lot in the black community. We done tried to get high, be sober. We done tried to be violent. We done tried to be non-violent. We done tried to blame the black man. We done tried to blame the white man. We done tried to do all these things but this. And that's blame the black woman. Hold the black woman accountable. I'm not saying that all black women is bad. That's not what I'm saying. But let's say this for an example, right? a black woman will have 3 to 4 kids by the same guy, and he ain't showed no sign of being reliable from day one, and she'll keep producing kids with that person, and all it will be is he's a deadbeat and he's no good. No one will ever really go hard on this woman for constantly choosing to allow her body to interact with this dude and produce kids, to bring her kids up and also herself in a situation where it's nothing there to rely on. Or it could be a woman with multiple baby daddies, right? It'll just be deadbeat dads, all this type of stuff, but it will never be like, wow, when we gonna hold this woman accountable for making these poor choices? You know what I'm saying? Just think about that. And again, I'm not trying to say that that's just for all black women. I'm just saying, like, we don't hold black women accountable. That's never in the conversation when it comes to black people. It's never the conversation. And why I say he should be holding her accountable is because of this, right? You want to build this army, right? You got to tell this lady, like, listen, when it comes to people standing for you, a lot of the soldiers is these strong, by God, by nature, heterosexual, strong soldier black men. And you should not offend any portion of those who's going to be a part of your army. So that's what he's supposed to be teaching her and telling her now. You know what I'm saying? Even if it wasn't genuinely said, he should be having her come out publicly and, shout out to everybody who believe in God, the natural order of things. I apologize for offending that community, of the hetero black men or hetero men in general. Apologize to those people, man. And then, you can start having more people willing to aid you. For Glasses Malone to be taking this stance, like belittling Vway and them stance and they beliefs like that, belittling they belief and acting like people need to just overlook her statements and all that. Nah, I ain't respecting that, man. You know what I mean? And we gonna respect Vway and them because they taking the stance, bro, and putting themselves at risk. Somebody jumped on there and threatened them. Glasses Malone ain't getting threatened or nothing like that behind him beefing with Aiden Ross. What's gonna happen? A 15-year-old gonna hit him with a video game in Target or something? You feel me? The shit Vway and them standing up against is gonna be 20 times seriouser than that. As well as many of us that do speak against these racist Hispanics in the name of us. And one thing why I say for Vway it's important is because they don't number chase. You can clearly see that some people attach their platforms to these race debates and all that type of stuff when they feel like it's gonna come with some clout or something like that, and you can tell just how they carry themselves. You can tell. But with Vway and them, you can tell they turn around and talk about anything tomorrow, any topic, and they know they know anybody know those topics ain't gonna be close to no good numbers, and they still drop it. So that shows they not necessarily chasing numbers. So I believe they got a lot of passion in what they saying when they standing for the people. So we can't let nobody like Glasses Malone attack these soldiers that is standing up for us all around the board. Not just this one individual, right? But for this group, this Vway army, they standing for all of us. You know what I'm saying? And we need them to keep succeeding in that. You feel me? No matter how it go, whether we frontline with them, we better have their back at least. But for people to act like that we ain't gonna go against Vway and them and try to, act like her campaign is stronger than theirs. Popularity do exist, all that bigger status and all that stuff take, all that, but we ain't on that with this, right is right, wrong is wrong, and those who is for the people. In my opinion, Vway and them stand for the black community. DOECHII do not stand for the black community. She is what she is. She just a woman who got disrespected, who happened to be black in my opinion. I don't think she was disrespected like, oh, you know, flat out because she was black or because she was a black woman. I don't think so. But hey, y'all can jump in the comments and direct me to some videos on where y'all feel like, you know, it was more racially motivated when Aiden Ross and them was attacking her. And, you know, if not, then hey, we got to just move forward like that. Keep it a Benji like I always do. Y'all jump in the comments, man. And even if you're a bad guy, man, still keep God first.
That there will come a time when black people wake up and become intellectually independent enough to think for themselves, as other humans are intellectually independent enough to think for themselves. Then the black man will think like a black man, and he will feel for other black people. And this new thinking and feeling will cause black people to stick together. And then at that point, you'll have a situation where when you attack one black man, you are attacking all black men. And this type of black thinking will cause all black people to stick together. And this type of thinking also will bring an end to the brutality inflicted upon black people by white people. And it is the only thing that will bring an end to it. No federal court, state court, or city court will bring an end to it. It's something that the black man has to bring an end to himself.